Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of The Rebellion.
The podcast at the end of the world.
So sorry we can't go onto Facebook. Unfortunately, due to some little stickler rules about what you're allowed to say. Apparently the word parallel universe being a buzz phrase. Rebel can't go on Facebook for a month. We're going to try Instagram, but we're still doing the podcast as regular. And we want to say thank you again all to everyone who's listening in. We appreciate you, and especially at this time of insane crisis. Man, our thoughts and prayers are with you. And so obviously, well, not obviously, but today's topic is going to be about George Floyd and the protests because it just seems like it would be sanctimonious to talk about anything else. And so Rebel asked me to talk a little bit about this in the previous riots, Rodney King, what's similar, what's different, what has changed, if anything, what hasn't, gotten worse. And I'm an old cat, I'm 53. I was actually living, I don't know if anyone knows the area of LA at all. I actually had a half-Korean girlfriend, and we were living right off Western and Melrose, ironically in C-14 territory. And, I watched the riots literally sweep right up Western. You know what I mean? Just come surging up Western, looting and tearing and burning and going nuts and shit. And I'm thinking, fuck, man, I don't know what's going on in the rest of K-Town, but I'm sorry. You guys are watching me.
Yeah, but I don't think we can turn Instagram is the thing. So I kind of... Yeah, but it's not. It's recording it, but it's recording it for a long way.
Are you sure?
Look at it.
Well, she's gonna have to hold it for this session, then, folks. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, you turned it off.
Oh. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, I'm right here. Hey. We're doing our podcast. I'm so glad somebody's here. We're just beginning to learn how to use Instagram properly.
So
instead of being boomers and staying on Facebook. You know.
Yeah, well, I never cared for Facebook anyway. So
he never liked it anyway.
Well, I wouldn't say I never liked it. I liked it originally. I feel things about it. I just haven't used it a lot in the last year. And ever since a very good friend of mine abandoned it entirely, a man whom I respect and admire deeply.
Yeah.
My good buddy Leonard, I was like, I'm done. I'm good with it.
Hey, Melissa, I'm so glad it is you. I knew it was you. I saw
Melissa.
And I was like, I think that Iris Studios is Melissa because I looked for you before. Right, like, that's cool. I'm so glad you're here. It's so much better to have people to talk to.
We're going to try a little something here, guys. I don't know.
This one will work somewhat.
Whoop.
But this is our first Instagram, so this will work for right now. This will work for now.
So, I was living, I stayed off Western and Melrose when the riots hit. And, she had a little Glock 22. It was actually in a pawn shop at that time. And all I had was a crappy old Mossberg. And it's ironic because Mossberg is some of the best shotguns around. But, she was half Korean. And like I said, this was 30 years ago. I was a 23-year-old lad then.
I was still a kid at that time.
Yeah, she was still cooing in the old diapers. But I remember thinking, I don't want to shoot anybody or any shit, man, but this is crazy. This is one of those situations where you can tell someone, hey, please don't. You know what I mean? It's going to, right? We just thought, fuck it. We locked our door. We crawled up on the roof. You know what I mean? And I said it was this old bolt-action Mossberg I wanted. You know what I mean? That had a shitty feed system. So I'm thinking I might get out one shot. And I was just praying nothing happened. Thankfully, nothing did. They didn't turn and make a right coming down that chunk because, obviously that's kind of neighborhood with some people.
Yeah.
You don't want to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? They are very, very old LA set. And you know what I mean? They're so old that they're actually one of the few, if only Sereno gang that's allowed to keep 14 in their name. And luckily, they, controlled that area right there fairly blatantly. So it's like, no, homie, you do what you want anywhere else. You ain't coming out here. So thank God for that. But nonetheless, I said we were much closer to shit. And they swept past us, well, up to Sunset Hollywood, hooked a left, and just, went on this loot and burning, fucking shit and tear. I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? I understand the anger. Absolutely. I understand the frustration, the rage. I really don't understand burning down the store and tearing the shit away for something that did you no harm, has no connection to it, there's no way involved with it, probably has no sympathy for the perpetrators. You know what I mean? It's just, again, there's protesters and then there's fucking scumbags that just want to take advantage of shit. So like I say this real quick. And here's how I knew that. I had a lot of buddies that lived in Hollywood at the time, rock and roll type people from all the country. And, obviously I didn't go down there for quite a while. I've been like a week or two after the riots before I finally went back down there. This was the Valley time. And one of my buddies, Bones, had this big-ass fucking screen. Oh, look at this TV I got when the first flat screen came out, shit like that. And I'm like, the fuck did you get that? He's like, I stole it. And I'm like, you did what, you motherfucker? You fucking punk-ass bitch? You a white boy from fucking Ohio coming out here hanging out Hollywood. Where the fuck do you get off looting and shit because Rodney King got his ass kicked and beaten, man? You know what I mean? What fucking excuse have you got to steal from anyone?
I know.
Let alone people living on your fucking street. He had some.
And it's the same thing happening right now.
You know what I mean?
The same thing is happening right now.
Sauce bullshit.
Yeah.
You want to protest? I understand, man. You need to go rock smiles. You need to tell people that you think are fucking killing individuals for nothing. Down with you, man. You want to burn down the shop of a man or woman who might have worked half their lives to get that are probably really good people, that put in a lot of time and effort to have that business, that did you no harm, that did them no harm, that don't sympathize with them, you're fucking cowards, okay? If you have a legitimate beef with someone, if you know that person's a shady motherfucker, they're doing some shitty stuff, you know what I mean, they're sliding backhand deals, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? I know people have been known to knock a fucking hole in a brick wall and pouring a gallon of gas and shit, okay? Don't advocate that. I think that's evil as fuck.
Yeah.
Don't want anything to do, any kind of looting, vandalism, or rioting, not now, not ever. You know what I mean? But I understand the mentalities, motivations behind it, okay? Yeah. And I got to say this as well. I've been a security guard most of my life, just like George Floyd. Totally. I have a lot of people that I work with at Universal Studios who look a lot like George.
Yeah.
When I see that video of that man, you know, I think that could be my friend. That could be my coworker that I've worked with for so fucking long. You know what I mean? And the other shitty irony is, that cop is a fucking disgrace to his badge. He needs to be fucking held accountable for first-degree fucking murder and put away for life. I don't think they have the death penalty there, but he fucking deserves it for what he did. Slowly choking a man to death, begging for his life, handcuffed, pinned against a car, threw the motherfuckers on him.
And it turns out he had a heart attack, but that doesn't mean he didn't kill him. You know what I mean?
And I actually, ironically,
or at least that's what they're saying, and they are trying to.
And I'll agree, there's a lot of them that are just like that piece of shit. They're stooges.
Yeah.
They're fucking filthy. They're dirty.
Yeah.
All the way from their fucking head to their fucking toes. But there's also a lot of really, really righteous men and women that go out there every day and make their fucking effort to save lives and do the best. And for every cop out there taking a knee,
there's a lot of good cops
out there, for every law enforcement officer being out there saying, no, man, I get it. I can't go against anything on this one because this is just too fucking heinous and egregious.
The entire LAPD took a knee because they knew they had to. You know?
And here's
they have so much stuff on them. You know?
Number one thing, the main difference is as fucked as what they did to Rodney King was, and it was beyond any description of anything could be called even close to humanity. It makes me ashamed to call myself human. But they didn't kill him. They killed George Floyd. He did. He slowly choked the life out of that man as he begged for his breath. And that's why people are fucking losing it. And that's why they should lose it. But for every fucking scumbag out there using that genuine, viable rage as an excuse to pervert that cause, to take this man's horrible fucking excuse for you to get a new fucking Sony Trinitron or an Xbox or a pair of diamond shoes, shove them up your ass. You're fucking scum. Enough said.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say real quick, with the riots, everybody knows that there are people who come and take advantage of it. I actually grew up with a kid right across the street from me who bragged to me after the fact that he had went down and murdered somebody during the riot. He just wanted to kill somebody, and he knew it was the perfect cover. And I won't say who it is. I barely knew the guy. I don't know him anymore. But, he fucking killed somebody during the original riots. He just went down there to kill somebody. Him and his buddies. That's what they did. Point.
This is what sickens me about humanity. Okay? The moral code is absolutely gone. It's absent. It's fucking absent. There's no thing as morals. It's not right and wrong. It's better and worse.
Yeah.
What can I get away with?
Biden
no one has some internal. Exactly. Internal code of a fucking righteous.
Or teen fucker or child fucker.
Yeah.
You
know what I mean?
He only fucks 14-year-olds. It's so much less than that guy who pinches the
when I think I can get away with it, what am I going to try and get away with? What am I going to try and get away with?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just gotten really
brother
perverted.
is out there just sobbing. You know what I mean? Think of that, man. This man's brother. You know what I mean? The guy that he grew up with that taught him to ride a fucking bicycle. You know, that he fucking cereal with him on Saturday mornings. He had to watch that video of that man having the life slowly choked from him. And people talking shit. Oh, look at him falling on his knees and shit. That guy said, look at him overacting. Overacting? He watched his fucking brother get murdered. How the fuck do you expect him to act? Huh?
It's so fucking.
Oh, look at him up there faking it. Look at him up there overacting and
shit. If you hold somebody's arms behind their back, and then you put pressure on their back and the neck like that, you will put. First of all, you won't be able to breathe, and then it'll put pressure on their heart, their lungs. And then the fear factor on top of it.
My God, man, one of the things I never liked about martial arts that I studied was the choking out shit.
Yeah.
Because it's so terrifying to me. You know what I mean? My dad was a doctor, and I understand the difference between, like, point of no return.
Yeah.
Most people don't.
I mean.
And you can't ever say, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it, because it differs with every fucking individual. One person getting choked out, you might be able to go out for, 30 fucking seconds, pop back away, do-do-do-do-do. Another guy, he goes out for 10, something in him goes wrong, he gets a fucking aneurysm, he gets an arterial fucking clot somewhere else.
Yeah.
Fucking gone.
But
okay?
I mean, there's a lot of pressure on your heart and lungs from having your arms behind your back
and
outlawed. Then pressure on it.
Choking has been outlawed in most police departments and law enforcement for a long fucking time for a very good fucking reason.
Yeah.
It's too fucking dicey. You know what I mean? And it just don't look good, and it's not really efficacious. It's only viable on someone who's not really resisting anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have fucking tasers. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, for you little piece of shit Atlanta cops that tased those fucking students through the car door as they were begging, trying to get out, you fucking disgrace me too. It's men like you that are why I fucking fear to wear a real law enforcement badge. And I feel sorry for all the fucking men and women that I know that wear that badge every day and got to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, fuck, that's a brother law enforcement officer. That's another sworn individual. How does that make me fucking feel? Lower than whale shit. You fucking cowards. It's fucking the lowest form of coward. I mean, in memory of my friend John Carroll, an honorable sheriff who got kicked off 3 fucking departments because he stood up as a blue-eyed, blonde-haired white man against racist fucking cops, okay? Who was a fucking lerp in the goddamn jungles of Managua and Nicaragua, who had a SEAL kill record as long as my arm, and could do anything he wanted to a fucking human being with impunity, refused to act dishonorably one time ever under code of authority, and got fired for it. The calling partner, hey, what the fuck you hitting up for, man? He ain't doing shit. Oh, you one of them guys who put football? No, I fucking well don't. So, John Carroll, wherever you are, I fucking honor you. I hope you're still around, man. But I salute you in your name because you are one of the finest men and officers I've ever known. And you lost your job many times for standing up for those. So,
can I say a few words?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I just really head up today.
Yeah, no, he saw the right personally, and that's not something I did.
Like I said, seeing George Floyd, a fellow security guard, just knowing any one of the people I work with could have been that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's too fucking personal.
Absolutely.
It's horribly impersonal.
Yeah, no, it's really, I mean, I've always lived just a little bit outside of LA, so it's not nearly as bad here. I mean, there's people who say they're gang members, but they're mostly weak sauce, you know. It's nobody up here, but like, you know, the cops up here for a long time. Not now, actually, they've gotten a lot better, but they were really bad. They were known to be some of the worst in the country.
Well, sheriff, yeah, and again,
you know?
outlying areas of LA County is so fucking big that the police can't patrol it all. So certain areas of the county are patrolled by Los Angeles Police Department.
Yeah.
Certain others by sheriffs.
Yeah.
Last example is West Hollywood. West Hollywood's always been sheriffs. Mm-hmm. When I was living with the aforementioned girlfriend, we eventually actually moved from that area for a variety of reasons, not least which was that shit. But we ended up living off Santa Monica and La Brea. And that's always been the dividing line. Everything east of La Brea is the LAPD. Everything west of La Brea is the Los Angeles Sheriffs. You know what I mean? And Santa Monica's always been the fucking hooker street anyway. So you'd see a lot of people, you know, oh, here's the sheriff. Let me just kind of run to this side of the thing. You know, so it's kind of this little neutral area for 3 blocks around for a long time. But
up here, it was known that the sheriffs were they were the cops who couldn't make it in the LAPD, so they became sheriffs instead.
Yeah, they kicked them up the desert. What the
and then, which is the LAPD is known to be bad, you know, obviously. So they were the worst of the worst for a long time, and they finally really cleaned up, and the cops are much better up here. But it was bad for a long, long time up here, and you know, I didn't have much sympathy for cops, but recently I've known some better ones, and they've been getting a lot better.
Again, it ain't
and a lot more fair.
Shit. You know, most people just kind of go, well, it is. I mean,
all the cops that are taking a knee, all the ones that are speaking out and joining the protests are just such brave people, because it's so hard to do that. It's so hard. Hey, everybody's here. It's just Melissa, but I'm so glad you're here at least. It'll catch up. I'll get used to Instagram.
There's just so many.
I
just feel like so little has changed in terms of people's attitudes and aggressions and stupidities.
Yeah.
And just, you know, wrong for wrong, and you know.
This is part of the cleansing, though. That's something we should talk about.
Yeah.
This is part of
the shaking off.
Yeah. When I had a vision, like I've said this a few times, like 12 years ago now, in which I was asked to open the doors and explain to me that this darkness that's been hid inside would be released but right after it would come the light, and the light was going to wash it away,